Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we're celebrating video number 600. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of this journey so far. So anyway, we're talking about Trailer Park Wars today. Live the dream, be a trailer park manager, brought to you by Gut Busting Games. Game includes 100 Yard Flamingo miniatures. Trailer Park Wars, you finally landed the job of your dreams, trailer park manager. To be the best darn trailer park manager in town, you must place quality tenants in your trailers, create a fun, friendly atmosphere by adding some sweet amenities, and go about destroying the other trailer parks in town, no matter what it takes. Place Phil McCracken the plumber as a tenant in your trailer park. Add the above-ground pool as an amenity, then launch a surface-to-trailer missile over to another trailer park to blow up their trailer and the tenant. All in a day's work at the trailer park, a game of lower level management. Just some other things that are part of it. Play Trailer Park Wars for a gut-busting great time. It's for 2 to 6 fun-loving players, age 13 plus, and it takes about 1 hour to play. And this game was released in 2007. So, let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So we have the rule book, as always. Trailer Park Wars with 3D Flamingo ornamentation, 2 to 6 players, age 13 plus 1 hour. All right, see, the object of the game is to become the best darn trailer park manager in town by collecting the most yard flamingos as points. Then it has a table of contents to start doing the instructions. So in other words, when I first played this game, which we had a blast doing it, myself, my 2 children, and my wife, and we set up, we didn't even read the rules. We just set up the way they told us, started having fun, and it just really fell into place. So it's actually a very, very enjoyable game when you have a lot of people. It's not a solo game. It's definitely, it's more of a party game. It's really not something that you're going to pull out all the time, but it's something that, it's quite, as they say, it's quite a hoot. It's fun to play, but again, it's not something you're going to take off your shelf all the time and play. All right, so it gives you a basic layout of the rules. It's a basic picture of how you'll set up your trailer park. Inside will be the amenities. You want to put the people that you want living there, which give you more pink flamingo, and I'll show you those on the cards, and you put them on the different trailers, and you try to keep those people there and try not to lose too many trailers from people who own the other parks around you. So let's continue moving forward. Let's play the steps. There's a bunch of steps here. The winner is the player with the most flamingos. And these are the different symbols that they have on the cards. They have different kinds of cards. You have tenant cards, you have amenity cards, you have other trailer parking cards, more about the flamingos. Game owner settles any disputes arising throughout the game. The winner is the player with the most flamingos when the last one has been taken from the flamingo store. And then you got some extra house rules if you want to use those. Of course, for more information regarding this game, Trailer Park Wars, or the expansions, or anything else dealing with Gutbuster Games, you're going to go to gutbustinggames.com. And on the back, it's just basically the great people who brought you this game. And of course, they also created the game of Redneck Life also. So there's your rule book. Now, as they mentioned, you have a whole bunch of different cards that you choose from. Now, these are just the cards of the different trailers that you have. So I believe there's 48 cards in all. I believe there's 48 cards in this deck here. So as you can tell, each one has a different name on it. The title's on the bottom of it, and it just has a different picture of trailer parks. The trailers, from what I read and from what I've seen on different videos, is that people actually submitted their trailer to be used with the game. So these aren't things that they created. It's people, they had a thing online and people just started sharing their photos and they created the game based on that. So you have lots of different trailers to choose from. Just showing you some of them: the Gated Community, Gardener's Day Off, Buckingham Palace, Wash and Roll. So every trailer has a fun name that's been attached to it. And it's all different kinds of cards relating to trailer parks, I'll say. Or different trailers, I should say, that go into your park. These cards, realistically, in the game, they don't really play that much of a role. I'll say they're just pictures that you use, that you add the amenities to, and that you add the flamingos to, and that you add the player names to. It's really the other cards that are more important. But I'm just showing you, there's a lot of variety when it comes to different trailers that you choose from. But again, you get them at random, so you really don't, how do you want to say it? You really have no choice as to which trailers you wind up with. It's basically shuffle the deck, and then you hand them out to the other players. That's it. And all the backs are the same, or the fronts are the same, depending how you want to look at it. All right, so those are your trailer park cards. Of course, you also have these cards, and these are the cards that are the most important part of the game. Again, they have different colors. All the colors and the icons are all explained in the rule book for you. But if you take a look at some of these cards, so you have like the Barbecue King. So this is one of the people who would be a tenant who would be living at the trailer park. Now this pink flamingo up here, this is at the end of your turn, or at the start of your turn, you get points. So these are the points that you want. So if you get 1 point for him, you get one little plastic flamingo that goes it. So you can put it on him, or you could put it on top of the trailer itself, or you can put it around. You put your trailers like in a circle like this, just like it is on the picture there. And then you put the pink flamingos down as basically points that you're getting. At the end of the game, the person who has the most points obviously wins the game. And that's just one example of one of the. Again, this is the. You want to look at it real quick. That's the flamingo that's included in the game, and there's 100 of them that are included, and they're all exactly the same sculpts. So again, getting back to these cards here. So that's your point system up here. That's the points that you get for having him in your trailer. There's rules. He's got a title of his name. Again, the icons here explain that he's male, and different things that you could tell. Like they'll tell you whether he's single, he's married, whatever it may be. So let's take a look at down here. It says Smokey Joe, single, middle-aged, and he's male. Wow, he sure can grill up some neat meat treats. Becomes 2 if the hog roast pit is an amenity in the park. So the card by itself is worth 1 point. If you get the amenity that says hog roast pit, the 1 now becomes 2. So every turn that you have him in a trailer and you have that hog pit, roast pit, you would get 2 of the flamingos for it. So that's basically how the game works. And then your person that you're going against is trying to remove him, trying to remove trailers, trying to put people next to him that might change the value of him or devalue him. So you got trailer parking, Thief of Night, Clank Zoom. Steal a vacant trailer from any park and add it to any park. Crime Stopper, as the neighbor to vacant trailer, prevents the theft. So you can steal a trailer. Lucky Lotto, don't hate me just because I'm lucky. Play this card first, and card player uses 4 more cards in the same turn. Replenish back up to 7 cards at the end of turn. Everybody always has to have 7 cards in their deck in front of them. Okay, so you have Flamingo Baseball, Trailer Condemned. You got Homer Sapien. You got Lance Romance. Again, here's the amenity card. I should show you one of those as well. Amenity, No One Friday Bunko for the gals. Win cute knickknacks, just what we all need. So this card here, if you have this amenity in your camp, you receive 2 flamingos for that. And every round, when the round starts and you still have this, you get 2 points for that. Amenity, Square Dance Group, The Swingers. It's cool again, especially the outfits. Again, you get 1 flamingo for that card. Trailer Parking. Now, whenever you see this, you lose 1. You lose a... So, let's just hypothetically say I had these 2 and this guy here. Okay, Smokey Joe. Since I don't have the hog pit, it's only worth 1 point. So at the end of my turn, I would have 3 positives. But if I have this card in there too, you lose a point here. And let's see what else it says here. Raccoons, a couple of them even had loot bags. Play into the center of a park. Raccoons rampage through trailer park until eliminated by poison, redneck, or white trash family, farm and buster, or pit bull farmer after points are counted. So every time this card would be in with you on your park, because this is a card that I would want to throw at someone else. Basically, I'd want to throw that at my opponent. So he has to get one of these cards to remove this every time. So like I said, if I had 3 points and I get this one black card, it eliminates one of my cards. Now I only get 2 points for that round rather than the 3. All right, so that's how those cards work. And then you got here Windstorm, you got Uncle Clem. There's the Hog Roast Pit. So if I put that in with that guy, then remember I get 2 points for that. You got Clairvoyant. You got the Oat Groat, Buzz, Felina, the Fester Boils. You have Howie Farts. You have Gappy Missing Teeth. Bernice. Major Disaster. Just in Time. Kentucky. Anita Break. Auto Fixer. You have Tipper O'Dye. Miracula. Chip. Barco. The Dust Devils. You have Wheeler Turnin, Rico Velveeta, Melba and Emma Royds, Skeeter Bugs, Robin You Blind. Now that's a thief. Now the kleptomaniac, if he shows up again, he takes points away from you. Pitbull, Purvish Scruggs, another one loses Pitbulls. Now he's got that little red asterisk next to it. So let's take a look. Again, we know he's single, he's middle-aged, and he's a male. He turned 21 in prison, but he's out on parole. So it says becomes -2 if one or both neighbors are Poodle Lady, any family with kids, militant granola couple, the Barbecue King, Crazy Cat Lady, or taxidermist. So if he winds up at mine, if he was at my trailer and I had the Barbecue King, all of a sudden I lose 2 points. So when I had 3 points before, I lost 1 for the other thing that they put on there, the raccoon, I would lose another 2. I'd have 0 points for that round. So you really got to pay attention to what everybody has in their trailer park. This way you can get rid of them. Super huge satellite dish, clubhouse, cigarette vending machine, and then you have the old fart, Mr. Curmudgeon. So that's just one deck of cards. Then you also have one additional deck of cards as well. Just go through those real quick. Natural disaster, trailer parking cards. Again, natural disaster, you got a heat wave. You've got, I'm a keeping it. Oh, you get an eviction notice. It says trailer park eviction notice. Oh no, not in my park. Evict one tenant from card player's park and place it into another park. If no vacancies in other parks, discard the tenant. You've got Tawny. You've got Slacker University. Jaws. Elvis. Ivana Fix, TV Hooker, Stuffy, Noah Social Life, Avery, The Rights, Flex Devo, Phil McCracken, Fifi, You're a Goner, Kenny Patcham, Snake, Crush and Dragon Lady, Rexford Heataman, Buster Chops, Handgun Hazel, the Billy Bob Bunch, Starla, Fanny Dragon, Inky, Geriatric, Willie Burnett, the Ned Tugent Band, Droopy Draws, the rapper, Mr. Cranky Pants, the angry old guy. And that's it. Now let's see, trailer parking with 2 flamingos. Flamingo Safari, bang, poof. Go hunting, bag and keep 2 flamingos from any parks or destroy the amenity, gigantic inflatable holiday decor. Pretty much just for the fun of it. So that's the type of cards you're looking at there. So that's all the cards that are included in the game. You also have these cool tiles. That's basically They are numbered 1, 2, or 3. So let me just show you a couple of these so you get an idea. So again, all these tiles are basically, and some of them are blank. All right. So you would lay them basically lay them out. You got a 1, there you go, 1, 2, 3. I'll take those. Anyway, all of them have numbers on the front, and the back they have writing on the back, or they're blank, so you can write some of your own. So as you can tell, they all have names. All right. So let me put these to the side for a second because they're getting a little. I don't want to drop them all over the place. So I'll put those over there. So you got a whole bunch of these. So what happens is, you lay them on the ground, you twist them around, you shuffle them up, and then everybody grabs a number 1, a number 2, and a number 3, and that will be the 3 things that are on here will be your title of your park. So I would be Flamingo, Wheeler Street Estates. That's the name of my trailer park. So Flamingo, Wheeler Street Estates. Okay, and that's how these tiles are used. And there are all of your flamingos. So you get a big box of flamingos and a place where you keep all your tiles and where you put your cards down. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically everything that you get and everything that you need for the game Trailer Park Wars. Live the dream, be a trailer park manager, brought to you by the good people at Gut Bustin' Games. Again, I want to thank you all for being here. Again, video 600, it's a big accomplishment for us. We're going to keep pumping them out, though. I hope you enjoyed this one as you do all the rest of them. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, of course, you could always hit that like button. You could also leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release any new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.